Hello and welcome to Wonder. I'm glad you've joined me to learn about Wonder using our Quick Start tutorials. This tutorial will focus on creating lessons and activities in Wonder. First, let's log into Wonder. If you have forgotten your username or password, no worries. You can reset either of them by clicking Forgot Password or Forgot Username. This will send a link to your email that will allow you to reset either your password or your username. Check your spam folder if you don't see the link in your email. So, how do you create content? Content in Wonder consists of lessons and activities. Lessons are aligned to standards and domains, and each lesson is comprised of activities. Every activity in the lesson provides the learner with deeper understanding of the standard or domain to which the lesson is aligned. There are two types of lessons in Wonder: academic lessons and functional lessons. Academic lessons are aligned to the ELA and Mathematics Common Core standards. Functional lessons are domain and subdomain specific. Activities are designed to help students master the lesson standards or domains. Activities within a lesson should follow a specific order and ideally increase in difficulty to show the progression of mastery of skills and conceptual understanding. There are several ways to create lesson content in Wonder. You can peruse the resources in the Wonder library and add lessons or activities to your lesson page. You can do this by hovering over the resource and clicking the Add button. You can also modify a lesson that has been downloaded from the library by dragging and dropping new activities using the Wonder templates, adding other resources from the library, or accessing the suggested content toolbar. You may also opt to create additional lessons and activities yourself by using the Wonder activity templates. To create a new lesson, start by selecting the plus sign on the bottom right side of the page and select New. Complete the following fields: name, description, lesson type, subject, grade, domain, cluster, and standard. Then click Create. This will take you to the lesson creation page, and here you're presented with a list of 12 activity templates. The different activity types allow learners to unpack learning in myriad ways. To create an activity, drag and drop the template of your choice into your lesson. I've selected Media. You've already named the lesson, but you'll need to name the activity and complete the description. Once that's done, click on the template icon to begin adding text, audio, video, and images to the activity. I'll demonstrate. First, title the activity and select the layout. Next, select the Add Media button and select an image. You click OK, and now I can add text. And once I've added text, I will click Done. perfect. Once you've finished adding activities to the lesson, preview the lesson, and then close out of preview mode and select Done. Now let's move on to assigning and publishing lessons. After creating a lesson, it appears on your lesson dashboard as a draft. This is because you have not yet assigned it to a student. To assign a lesson to a student, select the lesson and click on the students while you are in the lesson. By hovering over the plus sign with your mouse, you are able to assign the lesson to an entire class or to one or more students in a class. I'm going to select a student. The student now appears on the lesson page. Now that I've assigned the lesson to the student, I select Publish to push the content to the student. A success ribbon will appear on the bottom of the page, indicating the lesson was successfully published to the student. The lesson will automatically appear on the student's device when the student logs into Wonder. Now let's move on to collaboration. Once you have created content in Wonder, you can collaborate with other educators who have been assigned the same students. Select the Add Collaborators icon. It's the icon with 3 people on the top right corner of the lesson. Choose a collaborator and decide if you want the collaborator to be able to own the lesson, edit it, or view the lesson you've created. Let's now move on to sharing. Building a learning community is supported via your ability to share lessons with others. You can share lessons at the school, district, or public level. By sharing lessons publicly, all educators in the Wonder community have access to the lesson. Once lessons are created, 3 vertical dots appear on each lesson. Click the dots and select Share. Select at which level you'd like to share the lesson and click OK. You can also select the dots to collaborate, copy a lesson, delete, or unpublish lessons. So let's summarize what we've learned so far. You can create content in 2 ways: by uploading content from the Wonder Resource Library or by creating it yourself using one of the 12 activity templates. To give students access to a lesson you've created, first assign the lesson to the student and then publish the lesson. To help build learning communities, Wonder provides you with the ability to collaborate with other educators, assign the same student when creating content, and share lessons with others in your school or district, or even to the public community. Practice these activities when you finish the tutorial. Update a Wonder lesson or activity from the resource library. Create your own lesson using 2 of the activity templates. Assign a lesson to a student. And collaborate with a colleague and share the lesson at the school level. If you have any questions, you can access the Wonder Support Center at wonder.com or by calling 646-278-9959. Thank you for joining us.